Hey, BIS 302. I think this will be the last video of the year. Aren't you lucky for me? I wanted to go through some last minute things. Not last minute, but here we are on Wednesday. Class kind of ends on Friday, but not really. So let's get into that right away. The deadlines now for your papers. I just want to make sure I'm written down correctly. Okay. So the initial post of your peer-reviewed rough draft was supposed to be last night. Peer responses are due by tomorrow night before midnight. The final paper is not going to be due until Sunday night, April 29th, before midnight. Okay? Gives you a little room to work. I hope it helps you out because I know we got finals in more than this class. I think when this class doesn't have a final except this paper. So, final paper says so. It says it in the module due on April 29th. I will accept late papers 24 hours. Okay. So, if you happen to turn in late, you can turn in Monday the 30th before midnight. At midnight, Cinderella, everything turns to pumpkins and rats. Okay. You want to be able to upload anything starting at midnight. So don't push your luck. This is not optional. I have everything set up with the nuclear option. It's over. Monday, the 30th at midnight, the clock strikes midnight, this class is over, okay? Um, Sorry about the noise. Okay, so the due date is important. I want you guys to know that. If you want to turn in anything else that you haven't turned in, look and see if you can turn it in. Some things I set up as you can, some things I can't. Typically depends on the age, how old that assignment was, okay? Do your course evaluations. I need those course evaluations done, okay? Getting better, and I appreciate you guys that have done yours. You've told me about it. And I know you're still getting slammed by me and ASU about doing them. Well, maybe just by me because I don't know that you did it. But please do your course evaluation, okay? Now, getting into the next item here. All right, so let's talk about the rubric. Okay, if you go in there, you can see the final paper rubric. All right, and it looks something like this. You can go in there and see it, whatever. Now, the paper, it says it's worth 200 points. Okay, but I've changed a couple things to make the paper worth 225 points. That benefits you, because remember, no matter what it says about percentages for this course, you need points, okay? Don't worry about percentage, okay? Meaning that, 900 points is an A, but this course is worth over 1,000 points. It's not just worth 1,000, so it's not. It's set up to be worth 1,000, but with the videos, with the added points on the final here, the final paper, it's worth more than 1,000 points, okay? So don't worry about percentages. Consider where you're at numbers-wise. You need 700 to pass, 800 for B, 900 for A, okay? And so focus on that, all right? Now, as you'll notice on the criteria for the rubric, I'll try to show you this, even though I can shrink it a little bit, I guess. Okay, so here's the criteria. You'll be able to see this yourself, right? So, the superior column adds up to 225, and then the strong column adds up to I think 210, let's see, 40, 75, 105, 150, 195, I guess. So it's all bumped up a little bit, all right, in terms of points. But you'll notice I have two things I want to talk about. Let's talk about the first one right there. Summary, discussion, analysis. Okay, you can look at the sample paper or sample papers and see that some people write they call it discussion. And in that discussion, they'll analyze the data, okay? Some people can call it an analysis or data analysis, and they can analyze it, okay? Some people can call it a summary and analyze the data in there. I'm going to leave it up to you, okay? If you want to write a discussion where you're going through your data and analyzing it, and then at the very end write a summary, great, okay? I'm not going to tell you it's going to be better or worse because it's going to be about content, okay? If you just want to write one of them, like a discussion, then that's fine, okay? Also, I'm sure that's what a lot of people are going to choose, but remember how the paper, it should be tied up pretty nicely, okay? But make sure you just analyze your data somewhere in there, okay? You can use charts, pie charts, bar graphs, okay? Don't over inundate it. Don't analyze every little meticulous thing just for the sake of analysis. Think about the things that really give meaning to your research, and isolate those, and make the pie charts and bar graphs big enough that we can see them, that I can see them, okay? I have bad eyes too. All right. I have something here called integration. That's what changed everything, okay? I made it 40 points. That's a pretty big deal, okay? I want you, as interdisciplinarians, to consider the integration aspect of your research, that you're integrating more than one discipline here, okay? Now, I know some of you, you had disparate concentrations that couldn't match up well, and you didn't think, but just think about it, okay? I'm sure your research touched on a couple of areas, fields, and things, and I want you to consider the integration aspect of that. And to do so, and if you have a writer's block, and how am I going to do that? What am I going to do? Okay, so then you will go to your menu in Blackboard, and you'll see Repco, Newell, and Klein. Okay, you should have seen that by now. Click on Repco, Newell, and Klein. Right. Scroll down to Klein. By the way, it's Julie Klein. It's not he. It's her. Scroll down to Julie Klein. There's her stuff right there. Her integrative core. Okay. Use that, because that integrative core, her methodology in terms of interdisciplinary studies is more based on research, okay? And look at the steps. She's got 10 steps. You can actually kind of integrate those in your integration section, all right? So, but do it as a prose narrative, more or less, okay? Don't just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because if you look at it, number one is statement of problem. You can do that. It's kind of a summary of the problem. Your extraction of concepts, utilization of skills, do your best on that. You can go through steps 1, 2, and 3 very specifically in there without mentioning them. 4, 5, and 6 are fairly similar, and so it's not like I'm going to look to break these down, but I'm just saying use Klein's Integrative Core as a guide to writing a brief section on integration, okay? This is the first time I'm doing this, so I am offering, wider latitude to my students to see what you can come up with. I feel it's an important aspect in the Interdisciplinary Studies program that you do something with interdisciplinarity in this course, okay? And that you should be cognizant of it, that you've done, okay, done that in your project, okay? So, just take a look at that and give me something, an integration on that, and that's going to help you out a lot, okay? Now, I want you to consider, let's see what's next. Okay, so how your paper lays out then, you can put the, your data compilation analysis, data analysis summary discussion. Then you can put integration, a little topic about that. And then if you want to do a summary after that, go ahead, okay? I'm just saying that, like I said, some people like me to be really just like, I know, because I can be really strict on what I want, but now I'm giving you a little freedom in that area. You won't be dinged for not doing it. You could get more for doing it, okay? Let's put it that way. How's that? Because it makes for a more quality type paper, okay? Don't forget all the basics, okay? I'm gonna score your rough drafts. I hope you've given each other a lot of help. Know this, when I score the rough draft, just like I did the proposal, I'm not scoring the quality of your rough draft. I'm scoring the fact that you submitted a rough draft that looks like a fairly complete rough draft, okay? And that you participated in peer review. I'm not judging, so if you get 80 out of 80 points, don't just think, wow, my rough draft was awesome, I don't have to change it. You better, don't look at it that way. The 80 points just means that you fulfilled the obligation of that assignment, okay? I'm gonna get into the rubric regarding grammar, spelling. You guys are getting so good at everything, the formatting, and I know you get mad at me. You probably wrote that on your evaluations. I see it all the time. You're so strict with the little things, but you know what? You improve so much. Be proud of that, okay? I noticed that I know that no one. I didn't give out any Easter eggs this time, but that just means I'm going to have you email me one Easter egg, and that would be, what am I going to go with? Let's see. How about the end. Okay, let's just do that. Email me the end, even though I know it's not the end. And in the meantime, let me know if you have any issues, of course. I'll be in the office. I'm actually in the office Friday morning and tomorrow morning. And Saturday all day I'll be sitting out at the MU if you're in town. I'll be scoring papers and everything while my son is doing his Barrett's orientation. Other than that, I think I covered everything I wanted to cover for you guys. I hope it helps you clear things up, turning the formatting, the due dates, how to do the integration. I know I'm already going on 10 and a half minutes past deadline, but you know, I can just sit here and keep you occupied for a while and tell you that I'm going to do another Easter egg. That's just, you know, no, I got things to do, and I know you do also. Hey, I hope you had a decent session. I know it was a sprint. You didn't have a chance to catch your breath. Enjoy your summer. I'm going to Europe, May 24th, 6 countries. Check out my YouTube channel. I should tell you my YouTube channel, should I? You can, I do have a YouTube channel because my videos on YouTube, but I also have my fun channel. Should I show you guys this? Okay, this is it, I think, right? Where I'm going to be posting a lot of videos. There it is, okay? Next year I'm going to Eastern Europe for ASU for study abroad. If anybody's still around, check it out, okay? All right, the end is all you got to send me. Forks up. Peace.